Bạn Tết mà Tết Tết mà Bạn Tết Bạn Và À Up Up
2 billion women menstruate every month. Still, no one talks about it because we are too ashamed and embarrassed. Not knowing about the reasons behind menstruation and menstrual hygiene can lead to worry and fear, low self-esteem, body odor, reproductive health infections, urinary tract infections, staying away from school and work. In this video, you will learn about our bodies, growing up, physical and emotional changes in boys and girls. What is menstruation and why does it happen? How can we take care of ourselves during our period? Don't enter the temple. Don't enter the kitchen. Don't go to school. Don't touch pickle. Don't cook. Don't wash your hair. Don't go to weddings. Don't play outside. Don't talk to boys. Don't pluck flowers. These are myths and taboos passed down by society. Menstruation is a normal biological process for adolescent girls and women. Our body breathes, it gets hungry and thirsty. It also needs sleep and rest. These happen naturally, and so does menstruation. First, let us understand our bodies and why women and girls menstruate. If we know more about our bodies, we can take care of ourselves better. Boys and girls have the same body parts: head, arms, legs, stomach. Only the reproductive organs are different. Penis, vagina. Let's look at the female reproductive system. Ovary, fallopian tube, uterus, vagina, cervix. Now, let's look at the male reproductive system. Testis, scrotum, urethra, penis, bladder. As boys and girls grow, their bodies develop and change into adult bodies capable of sexual reproduction. These changes are both emotional and physical. They occur between the ages 9 to 19. This is called adolescence. Now, let's see some of the emotions boys and girls feel when they are growing up. Curiosity, shyness, rebelliousness, moodiness, restlessness, sexual attraction, peer pressure. Now, let's look at the physical changes in a boy when he's growing up. Height gain, weight gain, pimples, growth of hair on face and body, changes in voice, development of an Adam's apple, penis development, semenarche. Semen. The male reproductive cell is produced in the testes. When lots of semen is produced in the testes, some of it comes out through the penis. This is called ejaculation. See the semen forming in the testes and coming out of the penis. A boy has his first ejaculation or semenarche between the ages of 11 to 15. It is also commonly known as wet dreams. Wet dreams are a normal part of the growing up process, and it is nothing to worry about. Now, let's look at the physical changes in a girl when she is growing up. Height gain, weight gain, pimples, growth of hair on the armpits and genitalia, development of breasts, menstruation. What is menstruation? Between the ages of 9 and 19, girls start their first period. This is called menarche. Let's look at what happens inside our bodies during menstruation. Girls get their first period when an egg in one of the ovaries ripens. Can you see the egg in the ovary? Now see where the egg goes. You will notice that the lining of the uterus slowly becomes thicker. The egg passes through the fallopian tube. As the egg passes through the tube, the lining of the uterus starts thickening. If the egg meets with the sperm, they join. And this is the first step in the formation of a baby. This is called fertilization. See the sperm entering the uterus through the vagina and fertilizing the egg. The fertilized egg then attaches itself to the wall of the uterus. The lining of the uterus provides a home to the growing baby. See the fertilized egg attaching itself to the uterus wall. This is where the egg will grow to form a baby. If the egg and the sperm don't meet, the uterus lining breaks and comes out of the vagina in the form of blood or blood clots. This is called menstrual period. See the lining of the uterus break and come out of the vagina as blood. The bleeding can last from between 2 and 7 days. It occurs every 21 to 35 days and is repeated every month. This monthly cycle is called the menstrual cycle or period. So, menstruation is not something to be scared, ashamed, or embarrassed about. It is not a disease, not an infection, not dirty, not impure, nor shameful. It is a normal process without which there would be no new life. Now that we have understood why we menstruate, let's learn how to take care of ourselves during our period. What should we use during our period to absorb menstrual blood? There are several options that you can use to absorb menstrual blood. These can be reused after cleaning or disposed of. Disposable options include sanitary pads, tampons. Reusable options include cloth, cloth pads, menstrual cups. How do we use and take care of sanitary materials? Cloth. Always use clean cloth to absorb menstrual blood. Make sure you remove hooks and metal pieces from the cloth before use. Do not use synthetic cloth as it is not absorbent. Use cotton instead. After use, wash it thoroughly in cold water with soap and disinfect it by drying it in the sun. After it is dry, keep the cloth in a clean box or bag to avoid dirt, insects, and moisture. Sanitary pad. Place the sanitary pad in your underwear so that the plastic shield is below and the absorbent material is on top. Change sanitary pads at least every 4 to 6 hours or more often if the flow is heavy to prevent bad odor and infections. Tampons and menstrual cups are placed inside the vaginal passage. Menstrual cups can be used for up to 8 hours in a day. They must be washed thoroughly with water and dried before reuse. After the menstrual cycle is over, boil the cup for 20 minutes and keep it in the pouch to avoid dirt. how do we safely dispose used sanitary materials? Sanitary pads and tampons are not reusable. Wrap the used sanitary material in an old newspaper and put it in a covered bin. You can also compost, bury, or burn it. Do not throw it in the toilet, as it will clog the drain. Do not throw it outside in the open or in a water body, as it will pollute the environment. Most sanitary pads are made of plastic. They take hundreds of years to decompose and are bad for the environment. Using reusable cloth pads, menstrual cups, or compostable sanitary pads can help to reduce waste and pollution. How do we look after ourselves and stay clean during our period? It is important to stay clean, smell good, feel confident, and avoid infection during our period. Here are some ways to do this. Wash hands with soap after changing a sanitary pad or cloth or cup. Wear clean undergarments or panties and change them frequently, especially when stained. Bathe at least once a day and wash the genital area with clean water. After defecation, wash the genital area in a motion away from the vagina to avoid infection. Avoid waxing or using razors, bleach, hair removers, or other chemicals near the genitals because the skin here is very sensitive. If at all you need to, you can trim the pubic hair with a clean pair of scissors. What can we do to reduce menstrual pain and cramps? Many of us feel pain when we menstruate. Here are some things you can do to reduce the pain. Place a hot water bottle on the stomach or on the back, depending on the location of the cramp or pain. Sip a hot drink, such as tea. Go for a walk. Exercise. Get on your hands and knees so that the uterus is hanging down. This helps it to relax. If the bleeding continues for longer than 7 days or the pain is unbearable, go see a doctor. What kinds of food should we eat during menstruation? It is important to eat healthy, nutritious food during your period. Eat regular food such as vegetables, roti, pulses, lots of fiber. And drink plenty of water to avoid constipation and menstrual cramps. Reduce salt in foods as it retains water and makes you feel bloated. Now we know that menstruation is a normal biological process and not something impure, polluting, or dirty. Let's take a pledge together to tell others about it too. I will break the silence on menstruation. I will not feel shy. I will take pride. I will spread the word outside and inside the home.